nothing like a technical difficulty in 2020 to keep things fresh.
It's just spinning in the corner. I'm not sure what's going on.
Very fun.
Second.
Well, I'm just, as we're waiting for it. Oh, is it going?
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. Well then, as we're not waiting for it to start recording, for those of you guys that don't know me, I'm Charity Gibson with Peerless Umbrella. I also own Green Banana Social, so I do some social media content and consulting for a number of suppliers in the industry as well. And for anybody that doesn't know my history before coming to this, I actually spent 16 years as a distributor. So I have walked in your shoes many, many miles and completely understand what you're going through. And so a lot of how I present our products at Peerless and a lot of what I'm trying to teach Peerless to do is obviously catered to the specific needs that you guys have. And so what you're going to see is kind of an evolution of what I've brought to Peerless. And a lot of the marketing materials and such are built in such a way that they're meant to just help you be able to market yourselves and your business. So the screen that you're seeing right now, just the Peerless website, I kind of just wanted to go through this in a sense that I want to help you navigate when you are looking for something or something comes to mind, where to find it. And just as you're seeing at peerlessumbrella.com, when you scroll down, some of the things I'm going to talk about, the ideas that I'm going to share with you, we've made into these little blocks for you to find. So ideas for restaurants, dine outside, ideas for camping, get lost, and you can just click in to view the items. One of the big things I love about Peerless is that we've got this Heather Gray collection. So a lot of our fabrics coordinate, including our SFM 003 fashion mask. So we've got the entire Heather Gray collection here on the left, and then just some new items, more categories to click into here, and then some blogs there at the bottom that I am very behind on updating, but feel free to steal. One of the categories I just want to take you to so that you can kind of see what we're looking at here are resources that we have for you that are completely based on selling ideas. So I figure I could talk to you about selling ideas, or I could show you these selling ideas here on the website. So if you click onto tools and then go into the sales flyer gallery, these are all different client safe flyers that we've created with the case study or the selling idea in mind. So you're not only seeing just a melee of products that you can put together and sell or show somebody like, here, we have a great chair or we have a great hammock. You can actually see that there's a call to action built into these, which I love. So brand new out today, obviously, the bringing people back to work in style. So you've got the coordinating fabrics with the mask, the electronics organizer, and our mogul umbrella. And then what's been really, really helpful this past couple weeks, and Rose, you can probably attest to this too, is just seeing which mask. There's a ton of styles out there, and there are very, very different styles within Peerless, obviously. So we just broke it down. I made it easy for you to see what the differences are between these masks. I think this is very helpful for you guys and also your clients. But then also wanted to share with you our Get Lost flyer. So just a personal story, so you guys kind of know a little bit. I actually have the tattoo that I got at an AIA Expo or national sales meeting when we were in Colorado a couple years ago. My whole life basically is built around this theme, getting lost. And so when we were talking about summer flyers, the RV market right now is something that I want to talk about. So I thought I was being really unique getting an RV and going on the road and working from the road, because as long as we have Wi-Fi and we're distributors and we're outside sales, we can get out and kind of work from anywhere. Well, there's a couple things going on with a number of people on unemployment. They have money, and because they're not working, they have time. And when we were we went to Tahoe in our RV that we recently bought, but one of the last two that were available here in Arizona for the specific model that we wanted, actually within about 6 states. We were going to have to drive all the way to Michigan, which was not going to happen if we wanted the exact one that I wanted. So if that tells you anything about what's going on in the recreational vehicle market, when we got to Tahoe, we were talking, and I said, wow, has it been busy, not busy? I know half of everything is closed. And they said it has been incredibly busy. The beaches are packed every day like it's a holiday. And no, there's no restaurants, but people are bringing their picnics. So the grocery stores are packed. You can't get a boat. You can't rent a boat. They're all rented all the time. And so it's really interesting to me to see the shift that has happened. And this flyer kind of goes along with that theme. The idea that it's not only my thing now where I'm saying, you know, let's go get lost. This is a huge theme in the market right now in general. So a lot of people have time available, and not everybody is, you know, glamping it up in an RV. A lot of people are tent camping. These are products that lend themselves very well if people are taking a weekend off or a backyard vacation or just a road trip. The items that you're seeing here on this flyer, the stadium chair with the built-in cooler, not stadium chair, camp chair with the built-in cooler, the tailgate table with the built-in cooler, and a cooler with a built-in cooler, I guess. These obviously are just kind of idea starters for you to take. And the best thing about these is, not that I want to give a whole pitch on Peerless sales flyers, but not only are they, I think, pretty visually stunning as they are, but if you want to take this and use these flyers as an idea sheet and we can custom brand them to whoever you're trying to prospect to, we can do that for you. So these are not static flyers. If you want to, on the Get Lost flyer, change all of those products to a black table, a black chair, and a black cooler. If we want to put a full wrap on that cooler, and this becomes the sales tool that you give to your client, just let us know and we can do that for you. So don't want to spend too much time on the flyer realm, but I do want to just show you what we have available because this is what's hot right now. And rather than just give you a bunch of products, we wanted to give you the selling ideas to go along with those. Again, one of the other things that's happening big right now is the idea that people are dining outside. So I'm going to give you homework as you're driving around. If you're going to the grocery store, running errands, or just driving around your city, take note of the restaurants that have moved dining outdoors. And a lot of them have done this with the use of 10 by 10 or 10 by 20 tents, which Peerless does have, and we do them very inexpensively and very quickly. And then the other thing that we have are the market umbrellas. And we are low on stock on a number of these because they're being used everywhere. And I'll show you some examples here in a minute. Some of the things, obviously, that people are doing in a number of communities is they are sectioning off actual street blocks and moving all of the dining into the street, which means you need protection from the sun, protection from the rain. And as you're driving around with my wonderful homework assignment, you're going to notice that probably 80% of the umbrellas that you see are either unbranded or they are branded with a beverage company or corporate sponsor. And that's a good thing in some cases because, one, if they're not branded at all, that gives you an opportunity to stop in and talk to these people about branding these umbrellas. The idea that paper menus are now a thing, reusable menus are not. So the menu board, as you're seeing here, you can print a QR code on that, and then people can scan that while they're waiting in line outside for a place to view the menu. And we can also print that QR code on the interior of the umbrella or a call to action, such as a follow us on Instagram, you know, snap your photo, upload it to Instagram and use a hashtag. So we can print on the underside of these market umbrellas. And I think it gives you a massive opportunity to get in touch with your customers there. So if you see blank umbrellas, that's a prospect. If you see umbrellas, obviously with the, you know, Pepsi, Bacardi, Corona, oh gosh, that lovely branding, you can, you know, stop in and talk to them and see maybe if they have, instead of just taking those umbrellas from the sponsors, maybe they are open to doing some co-branding. So you've got a lot of options, but definitely be talking to your customers about that. Now, outside of the dine outside, there's also the curbside displays. And so this is, obviously we immediately think of restaurants, but some of the biggest sellers for these have been doctor's offices, and veterinarian clinics where people are checking in outside to keep the waiting rooms empty. And then in addition to that, we are doing a lot with outdoor pedicures and nail salons. So if people are not able to get their spa treatments, pedicure treatments, nail treatments inside, I was just in California, and they had moved that actually into the sidewalk area as well. So if you're looking for places to prospect and trying to get creative and just drum up some business and not sure where to start, these are some great options for you. And again, we can customize these flyers to be a little less restaurant-y and a little bit more get your nails did-y. Hopefully that helps. And then just kind of showing some other things here. Take a brain break. The desktop cornhole has been a fantastic item on this. We are drop shipping these. So if you want to talk to people, my favorite thing about the desktop cornhole is that it's edge-to-edge printing. It's full color. So if you're looking for an idea, they say they want a back-to-work gift, they want a work-at-home gift, they want to Just get in touch with people. Maybe it's a restaurant and they want to promote to-go orders or lunch breaks, things like that. This is a great opportunity to keep a full color logo with an actual brand story, a QR code, whatever you want. You've got a ton of space to work with on this particular item. And so again, we can tweak this flyer however you need, a massively popular item. Just stunning full color there, and has been just really, really good for people to get in front and stay in front of people in general. So for whatever purpose, great for schools as well, universities, people that are going back and have university clients. If you want to talk about doing some virtuals for those, a great way to promote school spirit, especially if they are in that virtual environment and not in the actual classroom. So that's just a little bit on Peerless's website. One of the things I want to show you is, if you do think I'm crazy about how people are using market umbrellas, this popped up in my feed on Pacific San Diego, things to do in San Diego, and outdoor concerts obviously are becoming a huge thing. So I loved that this photo had these number of market umbrellas. Right there is about a $2,500 order sitting in front of you, and not one of those umbrellas has a logo on it. So I know obviously they are on a stage, but the fun thing about market umbrellas is you have a massive imprint area. So if you're looking at something from above and maybe a high-rise building looking down on a particular area, they can be arranged in such a way that you can spell things out or just create a really cool aerial visual design. But even something like this, obviously this picture is now all over the internet and these umbrellas are naked. So that's kind of my unofficial challenge to you is #NoNakedUmbrellas. So make sure if you see an umbrella without a logo on it, you talk to me and we'll help you talk to your customer about changing that and just really getting them into the habit of buying. The fun thing about umbrellas too is once they start, hopefully they don't stop. They're a seasonal item, and so every year in between March and then also again in September, we've got 2 different buying seasons happening. So usually by the end of September, we're pretty much cooled off on market umbrellas, but through the whole summer, from March to September, it's hot. So if you get them in once, you can hopefully get some reorders. And we've lowered our minimums on market umbrellas right now to just 3 pieces. We even have one that has a USB port built in and a solar strip at the top with battery backup in the pole. So you can provide a charging station out for the outdoor people that are dining outdoors. We do not want to leave a millennial unable to Instagram our food. And so I think that that's just kind of important to point out. Another thing I saw today, and this has nothing to do with umbrellas, but I'm an idea girl and I want to just make sure that if you need help jumpstarting your sales, if you're looking for ideas, this is a co-working space. And I love this promotion that they're doing for the month of August only. Sign up for a workspace membership and get it with a 6-month agreement and get a free co-working starter kit. So you've got the desk set with the phone stand, the AirPods, the computer stand, the notebook, the pen, and the mask. And the first thing I immediately noticed about this is that none of it has a logo on it. And I think what a huge missed opportunity that these people had. So one of you, all of you, call this co-working space and maybe some of the other co-working spaces in your area and talk to them about what they're doing to keep people in their offices and to help them, keep their rates and rentals and retention up as well. And maybe put together your own co-working starter kit and a flyer, something like that. I think this is just a cool opportunity. I know my friend Josh at KTI does some really cool AirPods. I don't know, I'm hoping they're MVP suppliers, but Numo has their really cool desk accessory little kits, things, obviously masks, you know who to call for that. And then journals, laptop stands, all of that. I think that this was just, I'm so glad it popped up because I think it's so important to see this kind of a thing in front of you. And then I know we're short on time. This is kind of a little bit of a shorter presentation here. So I want to come back on camera and show you one of the things that we're doing. I see Joy on here, so she's already seen this, but hi, Joy. We have our rainbow umbrella, and we have some of our salespeople, they each got a certain number of these. So in Italy, when the virus first started spreading, all of the cities in Italy had their citizens paint rainbows and put them in the windows of all their homes and businesses and everything. And it went out with the hashtag and the saying on andrà tutto bene, which means everything will be okay. I get goosebumps when I say that, by the way. And so I love that the rainbow can signify hope. And along with that, so I don't know if you guys have heard of Chow Cards, but we're doing a mailer. So the biggest thing that I love to say at this time and any time. It should have been kind of second nature for us all along, but to use the cliche COVID statement, now more than ever, I think this is completely true. Promotional products can go where people can't go right now. So what is overflowing is inboxes, Zoom meeting requests, social media. All of that is just overflowing with information and content and products. And the things that is not overflowing are people's mailboxes with heartfelt gifts and well thought out branded marketing campaigns. And it doesn't have to be a marketing campaign that says, hey, buy me, but a well thought out marketing campaign can say, hey, I care about you, and still garner the return on engagement, return on emotion, which is a big one right now, and of course, a return on investment. So along with our little umbrella that we're doing, the rainbow umbrella, we came up with a chow card. And we're working with Howard Hedden on this, sending you sunshine on a rainy day, which a great theme for umbrellas. So if you guys are looking for a great direct marketing campaign, we can do the fulfillment, we can help you with the packaging, and you can send your clients, or you can suggest that your clients send their clients some sunshine on a rainy day. And when this opens up, you can see it pops up that same rainbow umbrella that we're sending out in a custom box with this cute little card. So I just wanted to share that with you as a fun case study of the way that we can get creative using our promotional products to sell promotional products, and just encourage you that it might seem, I don't know how your sales are doing individually. I know some of you are probably up and some of you might be down. But there is money out there to be spent. It's just shifted. So go where the people are. And if you need help with idea sharing or idea generating, whether it's within Peerless products or just in general, please bring it to me. I'm happy to share and just ideate with you and help you figure out who we can prospect to using our products, how we can be prospecting tactfully, and that's it. So if you have any other questions, let me know. I don't want to take too much of your time today, but there we go. That's Peerless. I'm Charity. Hi.
Howard shared his little three-dimensional product like that when we were at the supplier summit, and some of the stuff that he can do with those is incredible.
It's amazing. And I love that it's our promotional product still, just a kind of a mini version, and the fact we can send it out with the real thing. I'm like, this is so cool. So I know obviously I should be talking about only Peerless products, but I think there's something that is really special that happens when, I mean, you guys as distributors know you've got a ton of resources. So use your product to be a product of the product. You know, use our medium to generate interest in our medium. And I think if it's done well, don't just blast a logo on everything. You guys already know that. But especially, you know what, these masks, I think messaging matters, especially right now. Masks have a huge opportunity. Everybody's going to see this. This is a walking billboard. So if we get creative with some of the things that we're saying on our masks, I put one on Facebook or Instagram, probably both, the other day for Peerless. And I had our graphic artist mock it up with a Frappuccino on it. And it says every season is pumpkin spice season. And then the logo for the coffee mug was on the actual little coffee cup, like a little branded cup. And I thought that says a whole lot, because you're going to get people talking like, right on, sister, where'd you get your mask? Or, you know, I love pumpkin spice lattes too, where some people are going to be like, it's August. And I'm like, you're right. And I love pumpkin spice any day of the year. So use the masks to send your message. Use the billboards that you do have. I love the idea of sending a vacation in a box to somebody, especially a tired executive that is worn out, or an umbrella sales girl that's been stuck at home. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, all of us have an opportunity to send what we would also love to receive. And if I can give you one piece of advice today, that's exactly what I would say, is whether it's a Peerless product or just any other promotional product, send self-promo, use it, but send it and design it in a way that you would like to get it yourself. Any other questions? Guess that's a no. All right. We're happy to give you back 5 minutes of your day.
Robin says, thank you for your time. This was fun. Yes,
Thank you, Robin.
Excellent.
I love you guys so much.
Appreciate it.
Have a good day.
Thank you guys so much. I look forward to seeing you on Workplace and throughout the week. Happy to help. If you need virtuals, they're always free. If you need samples, we can get those for you too. Usually just a shipper number, depending on what it is. So charity@peerlessumbrella.com.
Excellent. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye, guys. Have a good one.
Thanks, Charity. Have a good one.